me get the jitters out, bitch. You about to do this. Deep breaths. Another one. Clink, clink, bitch. Clink, motherfucking clink. Okay. So, I woke up this morning and I manifested joy this morning. And that's kind of a big deal for me. The first thing I want to say about that is that it worked. I sat and I did my meditation and I was like, sometimes you meditate and you like speak things into the atmosphere. You kind of like have your intention set for the day. You know, you do all of the things, right? And not all the time do you feel like it's actually working. There are times where you meditate where you be like, bitch, okay. And there are other times where you immediately feel a sense of peace, a sense of gratitude, whatever it was that you were intentional about, you feel that thing kind of showing up for you in your day. And when you start to manifest things, I'm always very like, I believe in manifestation 110%, but sometimes you can kind of feel like, am I just, here talking, saying all these words or putting my intentions out there and it's not being met? Today, I manifested joy. And it felt so freaking good. It felt so good to have joy. And I'm going to tell you why. These past few weeks, for me, few months, I've been in LA now for 2 months. I feel like this is probably going to be an all over the place video. So please bear with me. This is also my first video that I'm sitting down filming in a very, very, very long time. So if it's all over, if it is chaotic, please bear with me because your girl is trying to get back on track. Okay? Bear with me. Just a little bit. But like I was saying, I've been in LA now for 2 months. And girl, it's been motherfucking rough. Like, I keep telling people that I like have, obviously not every fucking body, like, about to be out here telling the whole world. But I mean, now I am. So bitch, whatever. But I've been telling people like this has been the hardest move I've made. And I've moved around a lot. But this move has been significantly the most difficult for me. And it's for a lot of reasons. And I mean, I could get into that, but I wanted to say that to say the reason why I wanted joy today, or like just kind of set that as an intention for my day, was because I haven't felt that in a little bit. I'm not saying here telling you I'm depressed because that wouldn't be the case. I think at this point in my life, I have persevered and I've been through enough to where I know how to navigate my emotions quite well. Am I perfect? Not even close. But I have an understanding. I have enough emotional intelligence to know when and how to navigate my emotions, how to speak about them, how to be present in them, and what that will do to my mood, to my day, to how I interact with others. Yeah, I think I have a good understanding of that. I also know when I need a break, and when I need to replenish myself and when I'm lacking. And I started off by saying this video is gonna be kind of all over the place. And I don't know if it's gonna even reach anyone or not, but I just thought I'd sit down and fucking record it without a fucking script or anything. So here we go, bitch. But yeah, I think, one of the things that I'm learning on my journey, I've been on this like healing journey, this like mental health, mental wealth kind of journey for the past couple years. And I've shed a lot, from a from a people perspective, from a feelings perspective, from a emotions, from all of the perspectives and ways that you can shed. I think I've shed. And what people don't tell you about that process is that it's kind of draining. You heal, you learn, you grow, but you also get really tired on the journey. We talk about the resilient part. We talk about how tough you are and how much it's an amazing thing for you to be able to do this. And wow, look at you, look how much you've grown, X, Y, Z. But we don't talk about how much it can drain you, especially when the shedding is of people that you trusted, that you cared about, that you had deep relationships with. And I feel like sometimes when people see the results, the positive results of like a person that is healing and on this healing journey and that is growing and is on this growth journey, they see how much you are gaining, how beautiful you look, how amazing you're able to communicate with people. They don't see the pain, they don't see the tears, they don't see the crying at night, they don't see the loneliness that you experience. And they kind of just don't think that you need help, or they don't think that you need anything from them. And this is all gonna tie in, and trust me, I know it's like, bitch, what you talking about? But I got y'all, trust me, just. And I found that for the past couple of years, I've been drained. Let me just make sure this is recording. I hope it's in the same place that it was before. Yeah. I was saying, yeah, people see that you've grown, you're able to communicate on a higher level, your vibrations and your frequencies are at a different place than where it used to be. And they just think like, wow, all these positive things are happening in your life. And they don't see the lack. They don't see the gaps. And I think as people who are on this journey, a lot of us don't speak about the gaps, how there's emptiness at times, how there's there's grieving, there's grief at times for what we're losing as we're gaining, right? I think I saw a TikTok, and yes, I'm on TikTok. I saw a TikTok the other day that said, it was something along the lines of, I can grieve a person that I knew I wasn't supposed to be with, and I, disconnected from them. I can still be grieving them, even though I'm aware that this was not going to be a connection, or this is not a connection that's good for me. There's still a grieving process that happens, even when you know that. Not going to get too much into that, but I resonated so much with that, because I was like, I feel like, for the past couple of years, I've been able to do so many things on my own and see so many beautiful places. And I don't think the people around me realize how difficult the shedding process has been for me and how lonely it's been, partly because I don't tell them, I've noticed. And the other part is because they just see this amazing process, and you're moving, you're getting this job, you're getting money, you're growing, you're able to communicate, look at you. And it's like, but there's another part. I'm rambling. So I'm going to get back to the point. I start off by saying that I manifested joy today. I also mentioned that my moving to LA has been the most difficult of moves I've made to date. And I've moved halfway around the world and lived there. And so I mentioned everything about my healing journey to say that, like, all of the things that you can imagine, the shedding, the pain, the grief, all of that, I feel like it's intensified since I've moved to the city. And I'm still trying to discover or learning or exploring what exactly that means for me now. If that means, this is just another hard spot and you just have to, go through it. Or if that really means is like, are you just creating more of an issue for yourself in this situation? I'm not 100% yet with that. And that's not what this video is about. It's about me taking this moment this morning to be intentional about being joyful. And it's a message to me. So, you know, this is kind of like a video diary for myself. So later on, you know, I could see this, I could look back and be like, Rifka, you remember when you said that? But it's also for anyone else who kind of like can resonate with any part of the video so far and be like, damn bitch, maybe I do need to just manifest joy for myself right now and not feel like it's not okay to do that. You know what I mean? And also sometimes you feel like you don't have enough strength or will to even make yourself happy. You know those ones? Like, I think if you can, again, resonate with anything I'm saying in this video, and I don't know if I'm being clear or direct enough. I just figure like it's a lot to say what I really want to say. So I'm trying to keep it real cute, kind of, but give you guys enough. And I can go into more details about things in other videos, but I just want to give you guys enough to understand what I'm saying. But yeah, like if you feel like it's even difficult to try and like make yourself happy, do a meditation, bro. Like literally just sit and manifest that shit for yourself. And what I loved about the meditation, it was a guided meditation I did. I can link it in the bio. What I loved about that I did this morning was that it was intentionally supposed to be unintentional, if that makes sense. So the sitting down and manifesting something is obviously an intentional act, but just calling out something and being like, joy is gonna find me today, if that, right? And not thinking about it like intentionally, like I'm gonna be joyous, you know, for the rest of the day. You're kind of just living your fucking day, like you're just doing whatever you're doing. But because you made that intention and you manifested that in the morning, some way along the lines of your day, you find yourself just being joyful and just having little moments of like happiness. Because I was just like on my meetings, working. I work from home for the most part. And I just started dancing. Anybody who knows me knows dance is my love language. It's always been. It's my first love. I'm like, and it's not like your ballet, bitch. It's your dance hall. It's your, you know what I'm saying? Your soca, like any kind of island vibes that's like my baby, you know? So, yeah. If you don't feel like you have the strength, if your healing journey is similar to mine in this moment, and there are really hard spots where you don't even think you have it in you to say, I'm gonna be joyful today, just try to manifest it and leave it alone. And just let the universe, let God take in those words from you and hear you, because they're listening. Ears are perked, you're not alone. And you'll find that it'll seep through your day in different ways. This felt like a real deep kind of vibes, and I didn't really mean for it to be that. I'm gonna watch this back and see if I'm gonna actually post it, but like, I hope that really like resonates with at least one person, because it really resonated with me. Anyways, hopefully you enjoy your day whenever you see this, and bye.